I'm here at the UMC Terrace, where just 2 blocks up from us on 15th Street, 2 members of Alpha Phi sorority this weekend heard a loud thud and came outside to find their sorority sister unresponsive and seriously injured. Now, they originally thought she had fallen from a stairwell that was located right next to where they found her. Now, the Boulder Police Department told us she was released from ICU, but is still being treated at Boulder Community Hospital. They also told us that they're just very fortunate that she's going to be okay. Kelly Schubert, News Team Boulder.
Groupon is a combination of group and coupon. Now, Groupon.com uses a new phenomenon called collective buying power to guarantee consumers the lowest possible price.
Jane is not her real name, and for a good reason.
As an underage drinker, I've really struggled trying to get a hold of alcohol with an ID, just trying to go into the bars, to liquor stores with an ID that isn't mine, or even a fake ID that has been constructed for me. I found that people are really strict and they do check more than just glancing at it.
They're checking more because bars and liquor stores are using a program that helps them catch fake IDs, even the really good ones. The program, Training for Intervention Procedures, or TIPS, is designed to prevent underage drinking and drunk driving.
Well, one of our primary goals is to stop underage service and drinking if we can. That's all done from an IDing standpoint, and we teach techniques about how to ID every time. It teaches people how to identify intoxicated behavior, how to approach that situation if you have to either cut somebody off or refuse service outright due to overservice or intoxication.
The Boulder Liquor Association requires that all servers or sellers must undergo such training within the first 6 months of hire. TIPS and other programs like it send in undercover people to buy liquor, and there are incentives to catching them.
Well, we definitely get benefited. We get $20 cash and $20 credit at the store and a $10 gift certificate to the movie theater. So it's actually motivation to card.
The Boulder Police Department says that servers and sellers in Boulder are very good at identifying fake IDs. They also told me that they obtain about 1,500 fake IDs a year, and they investigate each one of them individually.
The Boulder PD estimates about 80 to 90% of liquor-related businesses in Boulder use TIPS or a program similar to it. TIPS has found that there is about a 93% compliance rate in Boulder, which they say is remarkably good. And with programs like TIPS, the days of fake IDs may be numbered.
Liquor stores, I was successful for a while. I actually got an ID not taken away, but they refused to sell liquor to me, so I just left. Also, at a bar, I did have my fake ID confiscated.
Kelly Schubert, News Team Boulder.
That time of the year again, and registration for the fall 2010 semester is underway. There's a new system that's supposed to make things easier on students, but really it's leaving some students a bit confused.
They changed it, and I have no idea how to look for it. I just need a historical context in a few other classes, and I can't figure out how to find them. You have to search through like 75 different options just to try and figure it out.
We've had students with concerns and complaints, but we've also had a lot of praises about this new system. Change is always difficult, so we're doing our best to try to help as much as possible. I've been sending out emails almost on a weekly basis to say, hey, go out, try it out, learn it.
I mean, I get the 7 general student emails that you receive at 2 a.m. in the morning, but nobody really reads them, so I don't really think that that did any good. All right, thank you. Bye.
I literally don't.
So apparently no one can register right now because it's not working. There's not a lot of whole positives about it right now. So it's just frustrating, and I guess I just have to sit here and wait until I can register.
The registrar's office is doing everything they can to help students throughout the process, like sending weekly emails telling students how to use it. But if you're still confused, you can check out the online tutorials they have on the website. Kelly Schubert, News Team Boulder.
It seems that CU students can't get enough of sports, intramural sports that is, from broomball to inner tube water polo. Unfortunately, some students aren't able to participate.
So intramurals is incredibly crowded. There's not enough facilities is the biggest reason, and that's why the lines are so long on sign-up day. There's only one ice for broomball, and they have to compete with club hockey and intramural hockey. When you can only have 3 games going on at a time, there's definitely not enough room.
The rec center is open 119 hours a week and serves more than 800,000 students a year. 16,000 of those students register for intramurals, and some have to be turned away.
CU currently has the smallest rec center in the Big 12, leaving very little space for intramural sports. Now, intramurals have to share their space with the club teams, which is causing the intramurals to become overcrowded.
So I was recruited by the Monstars late in the season. Not enough room for sign-up. I couldn't get my own team in there. My girlfriend tried to go at 7 a.m. Already booked, so you got to get there. We're waiting line. People are intense. People are there camping out all night.
Andrew was able to get on a team through a free agent page on Facebook. He got lucky since broomball is one of the most popular sports, along with inner tube water polo and basketball. The rec center is currently in the early stages of a renovation project that they hope will help the space issue. As of now, a few of the ideas include 4 new basketball courts, a new ice rink, a new multi-purpose gymnasium, and 4 new outdoor fields. Until then, if you're interested in intramurals, take Andrew's advice and get to sign-ups early, or else you might be left sitting on the sidelines. Kelly Schuberth, News Team Boulder.
I'm here at the UMC Terrace, where just 2 blocks up from us on 15th Street, 2 members of Alpha Phi sorority this weekend heard a loud thud and came outside to find their sorority sister unresponsive and seriously injured. Now, they originally thought she had fallen from a stairwell that was located right next to where they found her.
We investigated further and determined that she had actually probably climbed out a 3rd-story window and was walking on a roof outcrop when she fell. There was definitely evidence that she had been drinking and was intoxicated at the time. She's 20 years old, so we have some concerns about the underage drinking aspect, and we are continuing to investigate where she consumed the alcohol, who gave it to her, and that sort of thing. She obviously does face some charges. She has some responsibility for consuming the alcohol, and then, like I said, we're trying to determine where she was earlier in the evening.
Now, the Boulder Police Department told us she was released from ICU, but is still being treated at Boulder Community Hospital. They also told us that they're just very fortunate that she's going to be okay. Kelly Schubert, News Team Boulder.
Philip Thurner is a senior at CU who works long hours not only as a student, but also as a Zamboni driver at CU's Rec Center. He saves money by using a new method many students may not have heard of, Groupon.
Instead of like a coupon for buy one, get one free, or, you know, a couple dollars off, you're getting deals that are like up to 90% off.
Groupon is a combination of group and coupon. Now, Groupon.com uses a new phenomenon called collective buying power to guarantee consumers the lowest possible price.
Here's how it works. A business offers a product or service at an enormous discount, and as long as enough people sign up to buy it, the deal is on, and the Groupon is emailed to you to print out. Philip is so addicted to Groupon that he's attempting to spend 365 days using Groupons in a very unique way.
And they're looking for one person to survive off Groupons for an entire year, and you're only allowed to have Groupons. So you can't have a car or a house or apartment or bank account even.
Groupons are deals on everything from restaurants to hotels. The winner chosen to live off Groupons for a year must really do just that.
Allegedly, you're supposed to start off with no clothes except for a suit made out of Groupons. And I think the biggest part of it really is it's about being resourceful and creative, and I think those are things I can do because it's really just like a big social experiment of sorts.
Philip made an audition tape to show Groupon his personality and to tell them why he wants to accept the challenge to live off Groupons for a year.
It's definitely not going to be easy, and there going to be frustrating, and there will be hard times, but it'll also be really rewarding if you can do it, and I think I could.
Kelly Schuberth, News Team Boulder. Hello, and welcome to News Team Boulder. I'm Kelly Schuberth.
And I'm Baker Machado. Here's what's happening today.
Forbes magazine released its annual list of the world's richest people. For only the second time since 1995, Bill Gates' name was not on top. This year, the title of world's richest went to Mexican telecom mogul Carlos Slim, who has a net worth of $53.5 billion. Slim's financial edge over Gates is small by billionaire standards, just $500 million. Fewer people are applying for unemployment. New numbers out today show that 440,000 people made first-time claims for unemployment insurance. That's 43,000 fewer than last week. The numbers surprised economists who expected the numbers to be higher. Jobs are still scarce, but the unemployment rate is down to 9.7% from 10%.
Parking on and around campus is hard to come by with today's 420 festivities. The Hill will be overflowing more than usual, and Hill residents better get their parking spots while they can. The CU Police and Parking Services will be on full force today to ensure parkers are paying the meter or have a parking permit. A federal judge in San Francisco says farmers can harvest their genetically engineered sugar beets this year. Environmentalists filed a lawsuit to stop the production of the plants. The issue affects 6 different beet farmers in Boulder County. The judge said that environmental groups waited too long to make their request and that the economic impact is now too great because the seeds have already been planted. The question now is whether or not the judge will bar future plantings of genetically engineered seeds.
Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll join us again for Boulder's only television newscast.
You can also find us on the web at newsteamboulder.com. Have a great day.